Hey guys, welcome to Lena Love Tarot. This is Lena. This video is for Leo in regards to their love for the month of 15. I would like to say welcome to new subscribers and welcome back to returning subscribers. Happy New Year's, guys. So it is the first month out of the year. So I'm going to be doing a lot of things different this year around for the next 12 months. In regards to getting a reading with me, I do have Skype readings available now. So I do readings over the phone, via video, and through Skype. And I just want to see what will work out for the people who do order readings with me. So you guys can contact me at email. You will see the email in the box below, and then you'll also get the email at the ending of the video. So you guys can contact me there. Make sure you do subscribe. When I reach a subscriber, I will be giving out free readings to the people who have subscribed. So you do got a chance to get a free reading with me once I hit my 10K mark. That is a goal that I have for the team. So hopefully I can reach the 10K and then get you guys free readings with me. Another thing too, make sure that you can add me on Facebook. You can also follow me on Instagram. I update frequently on Instagram, so you guys can shoot me a message there or through Facebook. I will attach the link in the box below, so you guys can add me on Instagram or Facebook. For those of you who want to donate, there is a donate button on the top right hand of the screen. You can click on that, and it's straight connected to the PayPal. You guys can donate there for those of you who would like to donate. Also, I do spiritual work. So for those of you who are interested in getting a spiritual candle or spiritual work done, depending on what it is that you're, requesting, you guys can shoot me an email as well. If you pay attention, I've recorded recent videos about my candles and honey jars that I do, so you guys can take a look at that. Again, like I said, you can shoot me an email. Make sure you guys know, this is an intuitive tarot reading. So this is, a reading with me telling you what I see and a little bit of what the cards are saying. I remember, guys, all tarot readers are different, so we do not all read the same. We all have different interpretations. Another thing too, if this reading does not resonate to you, make sure to watch your moon and or rising sign, okay? In regards to new viewers, as you can see, the cards are already laid out in a spread in front of me. One of the reasons why is because I normally do not shuffle my cards on camera, just because I want to save camera time. But sometimes, depending on what my schedule is, you'll see that I do have some videos where I shuffle them on camera. But in regards to that, this time I haven't. So welcome team, guys. This is a love tarot reading. Stay tuned because I will start doing general readings as well, not just love. And then I'm going to start doing daily readings as well. So stay tuned to that as well. I want to start off with the people who were in a relationship. Because as I was shuffling these cards, these two cards right here fell out of the deck. And then, of course, I always get turn over the bottom of the deck to see what the last card is. So, in regards to that, this tarot deck is the new Mythic tarot deck. So, it's new. I usually use the normal Right-Away deck. So, I'm going to start using a different deck every month. So, for this month, I'm using the new Mythic tarot deck. So, just want to let you guys know. So, in regards to this reading, I'm going to start off, like I said, with people from the past. So, I feel like a lot of people went through some type of separation with someone prior in the past. And I say it's last year. And I feel like the way that things happened with this person that you guys were all involved with, and I strongly feel like a lot of you guys were married. Like, it could have been, you and your husband or you and your wife, but I feel more so you and your husband in regards. I feel like that situation was very manipulating in the sense where it's like this person could have got up and just like walked away overnight, and it's kind of like one of those situations where it was unexpected, but at the same time the way that they handled things was very childish. I feel like they could have made it seem like it was your fault, and it really wasn't. It was just a way to manipulate you and kind of like have you thinking like, man, it was my fault, And in regards to, the separation, I feel like they could have taken something from you. It could have been, material-wise, you could have gone through a divorce and they took, everything. Or, it could have been, your dignity, your self-esteem. They took that with them. And in regards to that is saying, like, you might suffer from that now. You might question, like, was I not worthy? Like, did they not love me? Am I not lovable? Is it me? And in all reality, it's not you. So if you feel like it is you, it's not. If you struggle for such a long time, wondering what if, will they return? Will they realize that I was the best thing, that happened to them? And most likely you were the best thing that happened to them. But I feel like they're very selfish, and it's not the first time they could have lied to you, or not the first time that things didn't work out, the way that it was planned. Or, for instance, I feel like they could have, it could have been a third party interference. And that's a situation with this person from the past. And it's kind of funny because I feel like it's one of those times where it took you to move on for this person to really realize that, you were the best thing that happened to them. In other words, because I feel like this month, it's going to be a good month, in regards to relationship. For those of you who are single and, met somebody or in a relationship right now with somebody else, I feel like this is a good month for you. This is a month, like, you feel like everything is falling into place, in regards to your relationship, in regards to your money, like, everything is working out. I feel like a lot of you guys might feel like since you got your love life in order, that everything is just falling, you're happy and everything is just falling together the way that you wanted it to. But this person from the past, it's kind of crazy because it's like, they could have got up, overnight and just walked away. But as soon as they see you happy, it's like, holy crap, they're going to want to make a appearance. And it's crazy because it's like, you won't even, when you get that message or that text message or that phone call and then saying like, hi, I want to be with you, I feel like you're going to be resistant. Your back is already turned and you're kind of saying like, no, like, I don't want to talk to you. Like, I have nothing to say to you. And the only reason why I feel like a lot of you guys might feel like that is because you're moving on. And you waited for such a long time for this person to wake up, smell the coffee, and they didn't. And it took forever. And it's like, now you're finally happy and they want to make a reappearance in your life. And, I want to tell you, like, I'm sorry, or, and it's wasted energy just because it's like, it doesn't matter as much as it would have before. If hadn't they woke up and smelled the coffee 5 months ago, it would have been different. And now it's like your energy is focused on something else and something better, something that's brightening up your day. And it's like, why do you want to be with that person? I feel like that's what you're going to think. Or you'll be like astonished at the fact that they actually sent you a message and you're like, what the hell? Like, why do you want to talk to me right now? Like, you did not want to talk to me when I wanted to talk to you situation. So that's basically what I feel. And then I'm going to go into the cards a little bit and then, go from there, guys. Now, as you can see, there's a 9-card spread. Normally, in the middle, this is the middle card, of course. And I always say that the middle card is the energy throughout the reading. And this is the 2 of Pentacles. So this could be juggling things back and forth. I mean, this is a love reading, so I'm going to get into details here. And then I'll get a little attach that card to the story. So, the Sun. Now, in regards to this, like I told you, this is the Mythic Tarot. So these have different interpretations. But for me, I will tell you what I feel. The Sun is telling me that you came out of a rough time with that person from the past. And this is saying that there is brighter days. Now there is a union and you feel like you're loved and, this is what you finally were looking for. And it's like, to me, this is Cupid. Cupid shot you with its arrow, and it's like right now you're in a whole nother mindset. Like subconsciously you have grown. Subconsciously you are on cloud 9, and nothing is going to take that away from you. And I feel like that's how you feel. And it's funny because underneath it is the Queen of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and this is your element. Since this is just a general reading, I don't want to say that this is a man or a woman, give it an actual sex, but I do feel like this is a lot of you guys. This has a lot to pertain to you. As I see this woman, she has her chain over this tiger, and it's like your authority is so much stronger. It's like you've grown so much more, and maybe you might have been weak to that person. Maybe if this person would have came back, 7 months ago, you would have probably been, open your arm, took them in with open arms, in other words. And now it's like you're sitting on your throne and you're not going anywhere. It's like you've made your decision and you're standing firm and you're standing strong. And then the Three of Wands is telling me, as you can see, guys, this person is pleading to this woman. This man is pleading to this woman and asking for forgiveness. And I feel like this is that person from the past, because they will make a reappearance for them at the wearing. I am recording it, so possibly at the ending of it into, or the mid-number ending into, wearing, they're gonna come and plead to you and tell you like, hey, like, please, can you give me another chance? I'm sorry, like, it shouldn't have happened the way that it did. It's like everything you wanted to hear, they're finally gonna come back and tell you that. And it amazes me, because I feel like maybe prior in the past, a lot of you guys were codependent on this person, and now you're dependent on yourself. Okay, you're dependent on yourself. You can be stable by yourself. You're focusing on yourself. You're focusing on making yourself happy with this new partner. You really are invested. There's something about this new partner that you are so attracted to, and I feel like there is a chemistry with you guys where it's like physically the attraction it's intense, as far as like sex wise, it's intense. Like the intensity of this new relationship is really taking a toll over you. So this is why you feel like the Queen of Wands. You're just standing firm and you're not changing and things are not going anywhere. Now this person will come back and plead to you and say, why can't you take me back? Why can't you just give me a chance? Next to this card is the Three of Swords. And in regards to the Three of Swords, I feel like normally this will be a separation because of a third-party interference, a disappointment in love. And in this tarot deck, it's kind of funny because... One moment, guys. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry for the pause. So, as I was explaining, this card right here, these two people are putting a knife in this person's chest. And it's funny because I feel like, I did mention prior that I feel like there was some type of betrayal. Maybe this person from the past, this person that's going to come to plead to you, might have cheated with somebody you've known from the past, or could have cheated on you, with another in particular person that you knew. And they backstabbed you, which caused that separation and that, this disbelief of like, you could not imagine how somebody could do that to you. And now this person wants to come back and say, plead to you and say, yes, I hurt you, but we can overcome this. And it doesn't work that way. And I hate to say it, but I feel like with this Justice card here, it's telling me that this is a karmatic cycle, this is karma, in other words. Excuse me if I said the word wrong. This is basically karma. It's one of those situations, what goes around comes around. Yeah, maybe at that time, maybe you were codependent on this person. And, they went out, they worked, you stood home, took care of the kids, or you stayed home, took care of the house, cook, clean, whatever it is that you used to do. And it's like you were dependent on him or her. And now you're no longer like that. And it's like now he sees things at a different, or he or she sees things at a different light. And it's like, this is a karma lesson. This is like, what goes around comes around, like I said. This is basically telling me that you will get your justice. You will get the last word. So I feel like you waited for such a long time for this person to make a reappearance that they're going to want to re-enter at the wrong time. Because yes, I'm not saying that you forgot about them. I don't feel like there isn't much feeling as like in love with them, because you have more feelings towards this new person. But I feel like there's feelings there in regards to hurt. Like you being hurt, you feel that and you think about that. And the bad thing about that is that I feel like this person still hasn't learned their lesson. I feel like they're going to come back and say, I changed, I did this, I did that. They didn't change. It's just that they see you at a different light now. They see you different. They see your energy different. They see you not crying for them anymore. They see you moving forward. Okay, and in regards to this justice, you will get your justice. And once you get your last word, and, your last say in what it is that you need to accomplish, this is when you'll get up and you'll walk away. You'll look for a deeper meaning, because this person will no longer bring you happiness. I feel like a lot of you guys might say, like, how can I even trust this person? This person juggled 2 or more people at the same time. They were always back and forth with you. I feel like they were very manipulative as well. Could have had a drinking problem or some type of substance abuse or something. And I feel like, they hurt you so much that it's time for you to get up and walk away. But when this person does come back and pleads to you and tells you like, hey, give me a chance, I feel like some of you guys will take that option of actually wanting to see them drown in their own love, like wanting to see them cry to you and tell you like, I want to be with you, I love you, I'm sorry. A lot of you guys might get off on that and say like, you know what, let me do what they did to me. Let me do to them what they did to me. Let them suffer. Let them want to be with me so much. I feel like even like a situation where a lot of you guys might even play with the person. In other words, like, mentally treat them the way they treated you. Maybe you might call them today and not call them for another month, and then they'll be stalking you and calling you because it's like you're gonna get off on that. You're gonna have the power now. And these two cards that fell out the deck is basically saying the Five of Wands and the Knight of Cups. This Five of Wands, I feel like it has to do with this new person that you're dating. But this Knight of Cups is basically saying, yes, they will come back. Yes, the answer to your question, if you're looking for reconciliation with somebody, excuse me, it will happen in January. But for those of you who will reconcile, because I feel like a lot of you guys are really, really waiting for this person, if you really want to reconcile and they cheated or they lied to in the past, make sure you leave it at teen. Because it's a teen now, and if you want to rekindle something with somebody that you really want to be with, you have to be willing to, do some soul searching. Look at the situation, take yourself out of the situation, figure out what you did wrong, and leave it in teen. If you want to start back with this person, you can't sit there and always tell this person like, you cheated on me, and still want to be with them. Because it's not going to work, and it's not going to be a healthy relationship. So I feel like a lot of you guys are waiting on it. Just give it some time. Don't make it so easy for that person who got up and walked away from you. In other words, okay. Now, for those of you who I feel like a lot of you guys are dealing with somebody who is younger than you. Now, if you're dealing with somebody who is younger than you, relationship is great, but don't play the fool because things are going good. I mean, the intensity that's happening in the bedroom is what's, it's driving you, like, you feel amazing, like, you feel like a whole new person. But there is issues and obstacles there in regards to people who are around you. The Five of Wands is saying that you are playing with fire. Like, maybe you might be hiding around somebody's back or sneaking behind somebody's back. For those of you who are single and you're hiding, you can't even be public in this relationship because there's something there that's stopping it from being public. There's people that do not approve of your relationship. Okay, try not to overthink things. Think of it as a good time because I feel like there will be someone else out there for you. The Nine of Cups is telling me that it's such an emotion, it's such a heavy ride with this person because you're indulging in drinking, going out and like sweets and like you're having a good time and you're drinking and you're enjoying the sexual pleasure. I feel like that is what's exciting you the most. There might not be a real connection, but when a lot of you guys love, you love. Okay. For next month, hopefully things will look up a little bit better. In regards to this relationship, I hate to say it, but I feel like this relationship with this younger person, things might sizzle down. Things might be sizzling right now, but in the long run, it's not going to be what you're looking for. It might be too many obstacles in order for you to continue with the relationship. So hopefully you guys like the reading, guys. Please like, please subscribe. All information will be in the box below. If you guys want to get a reading with me, I'm going to be having a self-reading, and shoot me an email, guys, and I will put the pricing in the box below as well. Thank you for watching, guys. I will be back with you for glory. Bye, guys.